Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Welcome, everybody. Kevin Jackson here. It's the Kevin Jackson Show. Oh, man, we are in full bloom going into the holidays, the Christmas time of year. I would love to tell you it's one of my favorite times of year, but a lot of pressure. You know, the financial pressure. You know what? I forgot to get we need to get the numbers for Black Friday, because I made a prediction on Black Friday, and I wanted to cover that the other day, and I forgot. So get me the numbers on Black Friday. Anyway, we're going to have an amazing Christmas season, shopping season, and that's good. I don't like thinking of Christmas as an economic holiday or, you know, an economic time for America, but it is. Retailers make a lot of their money during this time of year. We've set it up that way. And under President Trump, I hope it's the best Christmas season next to last Christmas season, because I bet you that one was pretty good, because everybody was jubilant over the fact that President-elect Trump was about to take office in January. I know I was. I overspent. I wanted to give my contribution to the cause. But anyway, we're in a battle, a philosophical battle in America between black and white, and Black Lives Matter has now created yet another racial divide. They're organizing Black Xmas to fight, quote, white corporations and white capitalism. Dr. Melina Abdullah is the head of this particular movement, a professor at California State University in Los Angeles, National Black Lives Matter leader, finger quotes. And she wants people to come forward to support Black Christmas. They call it Xmas, probably in honor of Malcolm X. She wants them to fight by divesting themselves from white corporations. I would love to see how that works out. See, I don't care who makes what. All I care is that it beautifies or simplifies my life in some way. I don't care who makes it. For all intents and purposes, white corporations are getting all their products made by little yellow men, little Asians. So what do we care? If she wanted to empower somebody, she would go out and work with President Trump and Black Lives Matter to say, you know what? We're going to get rid of our evil ways, and we're going to partner with you so we can empower the black community. God is my witness. I wish I had the organizational skill to put that type of thing together, because I'd do it in an instant and I'd make it happen. That's not the way my brain works. I know how to do it, but in terms of I've got the organizational ideas around how to do it, I'm not the type of person that, okay, so let's go out and we're going to find our donors and we're going to do this, and we're going to write the plan. I'm not that guy. Because if I were, we'd solve these problems. Now, what I'd like to do is have the money to hire that guy or those people and put them into place. That's up to you guys. But here's what I've told anybody and everybody that's willing to listen. $1 million for me to just spend my time putting all that together, I would put that money to use in so many great ways, getting the right people and places and things in order, that it would make your head spin. And we would be done with race as a topic. Black Christmas? This is what she says. We say white capitalism because it's important that we understand that the economic system and the racial structures are connected. No, they're not. Black people can succeed. I tell you what, if Abdullah wanted to get together with LeBron James, Oprah Winfrey, Tiger Woods, I don't know, name a few other people, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, what's his name, makes all the Madea movies, all those folks, and say we're going to be doing economic empowerment of blacks, we're going to support black business, whatever, go do it. Work with Harry Alford of the National Black Chamber. Make it happen. I'm sure he would love to do it. Empowering black business, that's what the National Black Chamber is about. It's one of the few organizations that I support from a black perspective, because what it does is it makes blacks put a focus on economics. I'm working with the Jewish community. Right now, we are in the throes of this, working with an amazing young man named Andrew Gross. And we are strategizing right now of how to bridge the knowledge of the Jewish community in what they want to impart upon blacks to help blacks become entrepreneurs. I mean, now, the Jews get a reputation of being greedy, money hungry, whatever. When in fact, these guys reached out to me and said, hey, let's put something together, Kevin, that can empower the black community. We'd love to lend our expertise to this. Do you know this? I didn't know this. There are over 400 Jewish technology companies in New York. Don't even get me started on how well these companies are financed, the type of technology they're developing. These folks are set for the future, and they want to bring blacks along. Now tell me that's a money-grubbing, group of people. That's a group of people who see a need in the community and want to respond. And we're at the beginning stages of it, but I promise you something will come out of this because we're committed. And I love this because what it's going to do a couple things. One, it will benefit the black community. It's going to get blacks into businesses that mean something. I'm not talking about hair care products and nonsense stuff, hip hop, this or that. I'm talking about technology, things that have a future. And what if one or two of these young blacks that we work with, entrepreneurs, can put a company in an empowerment zone and work with the students, the black students coming out of HBCUs, to get them thinking along those same lines. The innovation in the black community it exists. We let the best and brightest of us occupy prison cells as opposed to doing great things. And see, that is the myth of that's the lie, the fraud, if you will, of the left. That they want to help. They're not helping. They're incarcerating some of the most brilliant blacks on the planet because of the circumstances that they've put these young men and women in. They don't mean it. They're not trying to help. So, there's no such thing as white capitalism. There's no such thing as white corporations. None of it. There are corporations who may have been started by somebody who's white. Who cares? Whatever corporation that Tiger Woods started, I promise you his employees don't care that he's black. They care that he's hopefully runs it well, and they get a paycheck, and they promote whatever values. Maybe that wasn't exactly the right choice to use Tiger, but they want to promote whatever values that organization is. My organization wants to promote conservative values, working together with people and not worrying about people's religion or their gender or their color. That's what we do. That's who I want to work with. Anyway, I got to take a short break. We'll be back. You're listening to The Kevin Jackson Show.
This is The Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful 4-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.